What is up, everybody? I'm Jared. I will be going over my core four of MLB picks for PrizePicks today. If you're new here, make sure to hit like and subscribe. That way we know that you're following along with the picks. Also helps you to get notified when these shows are posted. We do them just about every single day. And if you're not currently playing on PrizePicks and you want to give that site a try, if you sign up there using promo code WINDAILY, get you 100% deposit match up to $100. We'll also go ahead and throw in a free 60-day trial period of Win Daily Gold, get you access to all of our daily articles, get you access to our Discord. So go ahead and sign up there today using promo code WINDAILY. So if we do a recap of yesterday, we went 2-2 with our core four. Adley Rutschman homered in the first inning, and that kind of messed us up with the no runs first inning in the Rays-Orioles game. And also McMahon just had a single, so we missed that one. We did hit Juan Soto, and we did hit Luis Robert. So overall, just a 2-2 day. We'll look to improve upon that and go 4-0 today. So it is Saturday, full slate of games, every team in actions, and I think the Braves actually play a doubleheader today. I'm going to focus most of my efforts on the night slate to give all of you plenty of time to get your picks in. So let's go ahead and jump in. The first one that we're going to go with today is we're going to go right back to the well with Juan Soto. He gets an even better matchup tonight than he did yesterday against Corey Abbott. The Padres will be taking on Anibal Sanchez. Anibal Sanchez has only thrown 5 games this year, and each one has been bad. He's allowed 8 homers in just those 5 games, and he's pitched to an ERA over 7.5. This is probably the swan song for Sanchez. I wouldn't be surprised if he hangs it up after this year, after missing all of last season. Things just haven't gone well for him. With him, lefties have really gotten to him pretty nicely. They have a .460 slugging percentage versus him. So I'm going to attack him with Juan Soto today. It's not really just attacking Anibal Sanchez today. It's really attacking the Nationals bullpen, which is just atrocious. The Padres put up a massive number yesterday against Abbott and the bullpen. They're going to do it again today. With Soto, there's really not much that needs to be said about him. He's one of the best hitters in the game. Padres really lucked out getting him at the trade deadline. His return last night to Washington was a solid one. He had 2 hits, double, run scored, and an RBI. So he hit last night. He'll hit again tonight. Our model has him at 14 today, so they're expecting a homer. So am I. He's taking Anibal Sanchez deep today. So we're going to go with the over on Juan Soto's 9-hitter fantasy score. The next one that we're going to go with is we're going to go over to the Coors game, and we're going to pick Dalton Varsho and his 1.5 total bases. Diamondbacks get a really nice matchup against Jose Urena today. Urena's last month just hasn't been good. He's pitched to a 6.3 ERA, and he has an xFIP of 5. So really what you're seeing is what you're getting. In those 24 innings of work, he's also given up 8 barrels. So he's giving up a ton of hard contact. 8 barrels in just 24 innings. That's a pretty massive pace, 1 every 3 innings. Most pitchers give up just 1 or 2 a game. He's given them up multiple. He's given up 2 to 3 per game. So he just hasn't been good. He is mostly a ground ball pitcher, but he does give a pretty high number of homers per fly ball. His home runs per fly ball is at 16%. Most pitchers are in the single digits. So when he does make mistakes, they end up leaving the park. And especially in Coors where the air just allows balls to fly. With Varsho, he's really been solid over the last month. He's got a 258 ISO against righties and a 371 WOBA. He's in a great spot today. He also matches up really well with Urena. Urena throws a ton of sinkers to lefties about 70% of the time. Against righty sinkers, Varsho has a WOBA of nearly 400 and an ISO of around 200. So it's a pitch that he's really handled well throughout his young career. He should do well tonight. We're going to go with the over on the 1.5 total bases for Dalton Varsho. The next one that we're going to go with is we're going to go with a pitcher fantasy score. And we're going to go with Tristan McKenzie and his 24.5 pitcher fantasy score. McKenzie's really having a breakout season. He has had some duds this year, but more often than not, he's been really good. He pitched an absolute gem in his last game against the Astros. He went 8 strong, struck out 8, didn't give up a single run. And that's a much stronger and better lineup than the Blue Jays. Blue Jays have a really solid lineup, but they also go cold at times. This is going to be a really solid matchup for McKenzie. He's been really good against righties over the last month. He's given up just a 213 WOBA and a 25.5 strikeout rate versus righties over the last month. The lineup for the Blue Jays tonight should be about 8 righties. They may throw Tapia in there. They may throw Biggio in there. So it could be anywhere from 7 to 8 righties in the lineup. So this is a lineup that McKenzie could dominate, and I do think he does. And even if he doesn't dominate them, we don't need a whole lot for the 24.5 hitter fantasy score. All we need is a quality start. He can give up the 3 runs, get a handful of strikeouts, go 6 strong, and easily hit his 24.5 pitcher fantasy score. Our model has him at 30 tonight, so really love the over here. The final one that we are going to go with is going to be Shohei Ohtani and his 7.5 hitter fantasy score. Ohtani and the Angels get a really nice matchup against Dylan Bundy, their former teammate. Bundy over the last month has not pitched overly well. He's pitched to a 5.02 xFIP. He's also given up a homer in 3 straight. It's going to happen again tonight. So after tonight should be 4 straight, because I do think Ohtani takes him deep. Lefties have really done some damage against him this year. They have a 475 slugging percentage versus him and a 343 WOBA. With Ohtani, again, we have one of the best hitters in the game. He's up to 25 homers on the year. 19 of those have been against righties. His OPS against righties on the year is over 900, and he has a slugging percentage of 542. Great matchup for him against a bad pitcher in Dylan Bundy. Our model has him at 12 tonight, so really love the over here. So if we do a recap of what we're going with our core for today, we're going to go with the over on Juan Soto's 9-hitter fantasy score. We're going to go with the over on Dalton Varshaw's 1.5 total bases. We're going to go with the over on the 24.5 pitcher fantasy score for McKenzie. And we're going to go with the over on Shohei Ohtani's 7.5 hitter fantasy score. So that's our core for today. If you end up using them, make sure to hit like and subscribe. That way we know that you're following along. Also, if you have any questions about your own picks, just make sure to drop some notes in the comments. Always happy to answer any questions that you may have. That said, good luck everybody today, and let's go 4 and